Our first team today is very diverse. The first teammate has 2 lovely American parents, and the other has ancestors from, you guessed it, Europe. It's Surgeon Dottie and Rachel Tonelli.
Thank you for having us.
Close, but...
Our second team has big personalities and even bigger brains. It's our representatives from the Aryan race, Jeff Matthews and Chloe Dower.
That's me.
Aryan race?
Yes.
I have brown eyes.
I'm your host, Dan Decker, and welcome to On the Spot.
Alright, let's get this on the road.
Thank you for having us.
See, I didn't know what color your eyes were, so I just assumed.
You all look me in the eyes.
Yeah, but I didn't. I was writing the script this morning. And I didn't see.
You have my phone number. You could have just, hey man, what color eyes you got?
I was writing it literally first period.
It would have been really weird to get that text message, but I mean, still.
Whatever.
Someone was saying, like, it's
you have blonde hair. It works.
Anyways.
It's more like dirty blonde, brown, but you just continue.
It's all
We're
good.
getting it.
All right. So we have a couple matters of business before we get started today. First is team names. Everyone have team names?
We do.
All right. Let's go to the first team first.
Take it away.
We are Team Alpha because we are above everyone else. We will
Lols.
destroy the competition.
Everything else falls below us. So.
That's hilarious.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's your guys' team name?
We are the Ridge Assembly, because we're from the greatest housing plan east of the Mississippi.
The Ridge.
Mark
The
that in
Ridge.
books.
All right.
Only
So
the
today
Mississippi, though.
you're fighting for this. It's Golden Greer,
Wow, I want that.
named after Lance Division's very own Dan Greer, sitting
What's up?
Hey, Dan.
right there
Hello,
behind
Dan.
you.
Hey!
Hey.
Yes.
Look at that good-looking guy.
All right. So let's get to our first game, which I forget what it is. It's Think About It.
That's hilarious.
All right. Think About It is a game where each team will be given a question. They will answer that question one word at a time, back and forth, between teammates. They'll get 60 seconds on the clock to do that. When you hear, I'll do a little bell thing. When you hear that, your time's up.
Can we get an example of the bell, please, for the audience?
After I've finished reading what the game's about, yes.
All right.
So you get 60 seconds to do
Chill
that.
out.
The twist is, whenever you hear this buzzer, whenever you hear that, if you hear it, the other team gets to interject a word to mess the other team up. So you want to try to mess them up. And they have to continue with their answer using that word. It has to make grammatical sense. And each team will get a question, and I pick who has the best answer. Make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
A little bit.
All right.
Enough.
So the first team is you guys. Your prompt is how to study for the SATs. All right. So 60 seconds on the clock. You good, Ethan? Tell me when. All right. Go ahead. All right. Go.
The first step for
Nope.
preparing...
It's one word. Time.
The
First,
step
for
preparing the
test,
is
grab,
a
Pickle.
and
eat
it's
innards
without
spilling
onto
Feet.
because
your
feet
will
become
achy.
true.
The
Test
will
be
easier
if
you
eat
pickles.
because
You
will
have
smartness.
You go.
the time's
You
up.
say something.
Time's up.
I said it and then you said it.
He's giving these flailing arms back there. That means it's time to stop.
No, he was giving the time signals.
Biker, that's not cool, man.
Wait,
Make your
what was
signs obvious.
Feet.
I didn't hear you. I thought you said beat, so I
I'm
didn't
just
know how to
kidding,
go
pal.
from it. I was like,
I know, you're like,
I thought you said beat. I was like, the.
I'm
True.
gonna screw you guys up.
When you don't know what to say, just say true.
True. I mean, it works, right?
It is a valid way to get past anything.
I mean, she said
That's how I answer, like, every
You're
text
right.
ever.
True.
True. Or LOL.
I just took a poop.
Oh.
True. Alright.
LOL.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay, you can do the
All right,
first word.
so let's
Ready.
read what you said. Could you scroll down a bit? Read what you said in 3 seconds.
All right.
Alright, the first step for preparing for the test is to grab a pickle and eat its innards without spilling onto feet, because your feet will become icky. True. The test will be easier if you eat pickles because you will have smartness.
I mean,
That's
Little
pretty
known-
good.
Little
That's
known
pretty
fact
solid.
about pickles, they boost your intelligence.
Yeah, brain food, right in there.
And they make your feet achy.
Sometimes you don't even chew
They've
them.
spilled.
What, did you say achy or icky?
Oh.
Achy? Oh.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to spill that stuff. It's
He
pretty
thought he
sticky.
said
I said icky. Either way, it's true. So,
I mean, they do cause very bad sprouts. of
so dear
arthritis.
junior's taking the SAT or ACT soon. Pickles. It's
Eat
the
your
trick.
pickles.
on the feet.
They don't want to
On the
tell you
feet.
that. The government's hiding it from you.
Do cucumbers count?
No.
Does it work for the new SATs too?
Yeah, actually for the new SATs, that's where the cucumbers come in. That's where the cucumbers
Yeah.
are better.
They changed it just recently.
Yeah.
because
Before every test, I eat a pickle with my bowl of cereal for breakfast normally.
You were repulsive.
Nice dill pickle.
It's what I do.
Some
I
dill
did all
pickle
right.
bran flakes.
Yes. What?
Dill pickle bran flakes.
Yeah, there you go. That's the
Very
trick.
good.
Right, yeah.
Pickled
Alright,
chips.
Kellogg's.
let's
Okay, alright.
move on to our next game. Or not next game, next people.
Jesus.
That was pretty good. So you guys' prompt is,
I'm sorry.
are you good?
Yeah, I'm so nervous.
Alright, our next prompt is how to teach the elderly about Wi-Fi.
I work with the elderly.
It's impossible.
Old person, no idea how to use Wi-Fi, teach them how to do it. 60 seconds on the clock. Let's start with Chloe.
Okay.
Ready, go.
First,
You,
tickle,
the,
toe,
then,
you,
go,
out,
and,
Jump.
off,
the,
bridge.
disclaimer, don't do that. Then,
You,
need,
to,
find,
a,
plug,
to,
put,
in,
the,
drain,
for,
Extermination.
of,
rodents,
in,
your,
pants.
next,
You,
need,
to,
find,
a,
outlet,
to,
plug,
in,
your,
pants.
What? You almost sealed it at the end.
You make it
Almost
worse
had
for
it.
yourself. You're like, plug in the drain.
how am I supposed to
I
follow up
was thinking, like,
jumping off a
ocean.
bridge? How am I supposed to come up with something after that? It's just not fair.
I worked at St. Barnabas, and that's just how I felt, okay?
Did you mention old people?
No. It was a general guide on like an idiot's guide how to use Wi-Fi,
Hey, listen.
but odds are the only people who will buy the book are old people. So, I mean,
Second question, did you talk about Wi-Fi?
yeah, I said plugging stuff in,
Okay,
get
Jeff-
establish a good
It's like
connection.
the-
Jeff was getting to the computer, but then Chloe
I kept messing it up. I kept trying to tell her to plug in the computer, but no, pants,
Pants.
It's
pants,
my fault, okay?
Drain.
You're right.
pants. What do pants have to do with internet connection?
Alright, let's
There's
read
an
what
outlet
you
now.
guys have.
Extermination.
Alright, let's read. First, you tickle the toe, then you go out and jump off the bridge.
Don't do that.
Then you need to find a plug to put in the drain for extermination of rodents in your pants. Next, you need to find an outlet to plug in your
You
pants.
said pants twice. You said
Sorry.
pants twice.
I love pants. I'm the
But
best.
they don't apply. Oh god.
You mean you've never used pants for your Wi-Fi?
I mean, if they invented pants with Wi-Fi, then that'd be pretty
That'd be cool.
interesting creation.
That could be very
There's a
comfortable.
wireless hotspot everywhere you go.
I'm always a hotspot.
That's
Alright.
arguable.
But,
I'm sorry. Continue.
So I'm gonna
My
give
pants
points to
are
the
always
round to Surgeon and Rachel,
Oh, sorry.
but I'm gonna give 5 points to Chloe for jumping off the bridge.
Ah!
Yeah!
jumping up.
And she lived to tell the story.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. That was so uncomfortable.
I say
Wait,
it's
how many points did they get?
I say they get 6 and we get 5.
Take care of it back there.
That sounds
Fine.
fair.
You get a couple.
Just a few.
Oh my god!
What's the score?
I didn't
25 to
25
5.
25 to 5. Team
That's
Alpha
blasphemous.
is 25. Team, what was your guys' name again?
Ridge Assembly.
Ridge Assembly. You have 5
I
points.
thought you were a rich crew.
No, Ridge Assembly.
Well, it's all
It
good
sounds better.
Alright, fair
because
enough.
our next game is
Oh,
impromptu
geez, this is
pitch.
gonna be bad.
I'm just gonna.
All right.
I already know. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Alright.
do it.
Okay, I'll carry this.
Impromptu pitch is a game where each team will be given a person, place, and genre, and they're gonna act like the big movie writers for the next big movie, and they're gonna give me a pitch for that movie, and they're gonna use those prompts in the pitch, so you have to use them. They'll have 60 seconds on the clock to use those, and they'll do it one person at a time, and I'll call out when you switch. So this time you do the sentence.
All right, fair
It's
enough.
not one word at a time. this
Thank
time.
you.
So
He's gonna give us Liam Neeson.
let's go to this
Oh,
team.
we have to go
The
again?
Ridge.
That's just not fair.
Ridge
man.
Assembly.
My brain's just shot at
I mean,
that
do
last
you guys
one.
want to go first again?
No,
I thought
let
I
me go. That's fine.
I don't care, whatever you do. You're the
No,
host
no,
of the
I'm ready.
show.
I'm
Jeff,
like,
listen, I
my
care about you.
personality
You're
is
the
to
host of
go
the show,
first.
man.
All right.
Dan
So
Decker,
your guys' prompts are Joseph Stalin,
Oh my
on a
god.
cruise ship, and it's a rom-com.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So you have 60 seconds. Yes,
You
romantic
can
comedy.
get them all wrong.
All right. So sure. Let's start with Jeff and go.
A long time ago, in ancient Russia, 1940s Russia, Joseph Stalin goes on a cruise ship to find true love.
Chloe.
And then there's this beautiful lady on this ship, and you know, she's just like, she's so into Stalin, you know, because like she loves that power, and like she just sees it in him. And like he hasn't like done anything totally awful yet, but like she'll be there when he does.
All right,
And
Jeff.
But the thing is, the woman does not like his mustache. And that's a very big problem for Mr. Stalin, because he really enjoys his mustache. So there's a big conflict between her and Stalin with the mustache, and they end up in a brawl, and she gets thrown off the ship.
Wow.
Chloe.
And she's so angry about this because, you know, she like swims off and like finds civilization and everything. And she's the one who took that picture with him on a horse. Isn't that him?
That's Putin.
Oh, dang it!
We'll just continue.
Close enough.
She takes a picture with him on a
Flash
horse.
forward.
And he looks like Putin. I don't know the. And they go, and yeah. I'm sorry, everyone did. Who's Stalin? Which one's he?
you serious?
like the World War II Russia.
Oh, you're right.
I made that mistake. In my head, I was like, wait, it is Putin.
She was thinking the horse too. Well, we kind of had something on there.
All right.
Yeah.
And our
Jeff's
movie
like right
title.
with his eyes
Yeah.
closed.
What's your movie
All
title?
right. Hmm.
Right.
Stalin
On a boat.
on a boat, Volume 3.
Volume three.
What about volumes 1 and 2?
They got deleted because they were banned in America for being so terrible.
Well, you know what? I would go see that movie.
You probably wouldn't.
You're
Don't lie to me.
Don't lie to me.
All right.
How do you legally stream that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I risked several years in federal
Yeah.
prison to watch that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Several years.
definitely wouldn't buy it.
There are movies that are like movie theater, and then there's like
Illegal download.
Redbox.
I wouldn't even
Yeah.
get on Redbox.
Yeah, you know.
Illegal download.
It's like you go see in the movie theater, crappy Redbox, and then there was like, what was that, Blockbuster that doesn't exist anymore? And then there's illegal download movies like ours.
Yeah,
They're
but
just,
not even
out
like
of
you
nowhere.
downloaded it illegally yourself. It's like your friend downloaded it illegally and you watch
Burn
it
it
with
to a
them.
And you just
CD.
happen to be over his
Yeah.
house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just like, well, we have nothing else
On
better to do, so let's
VHS.
just watch this.
on VHS.
All right.
Stream on VHS. Just put a new tape in.
You can do it.
Roll.
Kids these days.
All right. Let's go to our next prompt. You guys, Alpha Team, and
It's
your
Team
person.
Alpha.
It's Team
Team
Alpha.
Alpha.
Say it one more time.
Team Alpha.
Look into the camera and say it, please.
I don't know, but Team Alpha.
Thank you.
Look
It's
at all
Team
three
Alpha.
We
cameras.
want your respect.
Which camera is right on me? Is it that one?
That's-
Team Alpha.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
All right. Your prompts are Liam Neeson.
Dang it.
That's not fair. I wanted Liam Neeson.
He would have killed that.
They were already written. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Sorry.
You could just change it, man.
Liam Neeson in Toys R Us, and it's a horror.
This is my forte, and you know what he does? He just gives it to the other team.
I'm sorry.
You're a terrible
You know what?
human being.
I'll give 5 more points to you for not letting you use Liam Neeson.
Thank you.
Does that
That's
make you feel
bull.
We're probably gonna need
We
that. so-
earned
You
that.
get
Minus
Liam
5
Neeson.
points from Alpha Team.
Oh!
Oh.
Team Alpha.
You're playing a risky game, Decker. First you mispronounce your team name, then you take points away, and then you mispronounce it again.
Alpha's getting mad.
I say minus 10 points to Dan Decker.
That's minus 5 points from Dan.
No!
Yeah.
I am the host. You don't get. Alright.
No, you know what?
Take back those
No,
5
that's
points.
okay.
Is there a
I don't
top?
care, man. We don't need it because we're gonna
No.
I don't care.
Minus 5 points from them,
Stop.
minus 5 points from them.
I'm running for host next
We
time.
only
No.
I
have
want the
5
job.
points to
I want
Do
begin
you
with.
think I really want that dollar store trophy? Come on.
I gave you 5 more points. And you got it. You got to
So
take
now
it.
we still have 5
Now you
points.
still have 5 points.
All right.
Do we still have 5 points?
No, you have 20 points. They have 5 points.
Cool. Is that before or after the points that we get after this?
Yeah.
It's before.
Okay, cool.
I haven't given
Continue.
out points for this yet.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
go.
Anyways, Liam Neeson, Toys R Us horror. 60 seconds on the clock. You good? Ready? Go.
In a world where adults have to buy toys, we find Liam Neeson entering the store of Toys R Us.
Surgeon.
But his daughter's missing. But he sees this giant Big Bird sculpture sitting next to the exit sign and looks it dead in the eye, saying, I have a very particular set of skills. That's not the right accent. But he's saying it to the sculpture, and then the sculpture runs and books it. It wasn't a
Rachel.
sculpture.
Into the toy car aisle, and he doesn't see his daughter, and Big Bird is still running away from him, and he follows him into the aisle of the Barbies.
Surgeon.
But while he's in the toy car aisle, he grabs the biggest Hot Wheels, jumps in, and starts speeding around with those like Flintstone cars with his legs.
Right.
And he's chasing Big Bird around, and then he sees something. His daughter on the other side of the store, but she's not with Big Bird.
Rachel.
She's with the Cookie Monster.
Oh my God!
And, but he needs the cookies first before.
He needs the cookies first, so it's like a ransom thing.
Yeah,
It's alright.
Give me the
There's a ransom note.
I had a thing going.
Give me the cookies so I can kill your daughter.
All right. So what's the title?
I think it's just the next Taken movie. Taken, like, is that Taken 4?
Oh,
Taken 4, Toys R Us
Taken
edition.
4.
Sesame Street.
Taken,
To Toys R
take your kids to Toys R Us. Taken to Toys R Us. Yeah.
Sounded like
Alright.
a good idea in production, and then when they did it, it was just awful.
Yeah, but like this is something I'd illegally stream myself.
So was
I
the
probably
horror
would.
aspect that Big Bird was a toy, but it came to life?
It wasn't a toy.
it's more of a suspense.
It looked like a
No.
sculpture, but really it was a real
Is
person.
this, what movie, what like rating is this movie? Is it for
You're
children?
to life.
You know, it depends. Big
Or is
Bird
it like
might be-
extremely gory?
If,
I mean,
if Big Bird is
Well, the
naked,
blood's
then it's
just
rated
fluff.
R.
It's just
That's fluff.
disturbingly scary.
Yeah.
Liam finds out that
There's
he
not
can't kill
ghosts.
Big Bird because he's actually.
This whole time I was picturing that Family Guy episode with the chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
that was more aggressive than your movie.
But I mean,
Big Bird took his
Gross.
daughter. Okay.
No, see, I just feel like I gave you the genre horror, and you just changed it up.
Dan, let me ask you something.
No, I
You grow up, you
disagree.
get a job, right? You have kids, you're done with this, you get a real job where people respect you and like right here. And so you just,
Whoa.
you know, sit down, you're going to Toys R Us, you're trying to get some toys and then boom, your daughter's gone.
yeah.
What are you gonna tell your wife? What are you gonna tell
That's
your
what
wife?
you're worried about?
What are you gonna
Yeah, you're
Okay,
done
well,
with your
Oh,
boring
what am I
9 to
gonna tell
5
my
job.
wife
What are you
now
gonna
that my
tell
kid's
my-
gone?
That's not a stereotypical horror, though. Like, it would be scary, like,
Dan,
obviously.
I don't
But
endorse
It's a horror.
stereotypes.
You know, I respect them for taking.
points to them.
A different
Switch.
The death stare is on.
Oh god.
You guys are gonna break up a friendship. Cut
It's
it out.
already broken. It's already
Alright.
broken.
Yeah.
So,
Unbelievable.
let's see points. Team Alpha is at 20 points, and Team The Rich
What?
Society is at...
Hey! And Dan Decker at -5.
No!
Yeah! Props to the production crew back there for listening.
Woo!
Yeah!
Do I get points for
That
saying
better
I
be
don't
off there
endorse a
by the
stereotype?
end of
Do I
the
get
show.
points?
That better be off. Alright, so you guys are 10 points behind, but that's fine, because we have a little thing called Redemption Challenge. And,
Oh!
So what-
Snap!
Have you ever heard of
Those
the,
are my favorite cookies.
have you heard of the cookie
We
challenge?
had the Cookie Monster in our thing. Of course we know the Cookie
Yeah,
Challenge.
Yeah, exactly. This is actually why I didn't
That's
give you
the
points.
ransom.
I wanted to see you incorporate it with the
It's
Cookie
on.
Please
Monster.
God, don't.
So basically, what you're gonna do is, you might want to take your glasses off for
Fair
this.
enough.
You're gonna put the cookie on your forehead, and you're gonna try to get it in your mouth without using your hands.
What if I
Just
drop
like,
the cookie on the ground though? That's a wasted Chips Ahoy cookie.
I'll eat it.
You got
And this
5
is-
seconds. You got 5
5
seconds.
seconds with them.
Dan,
It's
can I have a
fine.
cookie while I'm on?
No.
No,
Can I have one after?
No.
no.
Can I bribe you for a cookie?
No.
I will take
I will
a
give you
dollar
my.
for a cookie.
I will give you my remaining credit card balance for a cookie.
Okay,
No.
I'll take it.
I
about
have the crumbs on, like,
$54.
all of my eyes. That
Alright,
would be-
so let's give you 30 seconds, and let's say for each cookie that you get in your mouth, you get, how many points are you behind?
45
10.
seconds.
Let's give you 5 points
For each cookie?
You
Oh,
get.
we got this in the bag.
We have to do this?
We got this in the bag.
No, you don't have to. You know what?
Thank you. But please don't.
No.
No.
I'm gonna
please.
say
no.
3 points.
That's
Yeah.
We'll let them have the
No,
points.
I
We don't
agree.
want to do
I
this.
agree.
3.5.
3 points.
Gets one.
So,
There's so many in there.
I'll just, we can have extras after the show
Okay, yeah.
if you want.
Ooh,
Right, so take a
could be
cookie.
social.
Are they good? 30 seconds on the clock. Ready,
Really?
go.
Great.
What do you do?
How do I?
Oh my
Rachel's almost
God.
got it.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
Oh, Surge.
I'm wasting good cookies.
Oh.
How are you doing this?
Move your cheek.
It's all in the flexion of the eye muscle.
Ow! It's got on my eye. Ow!
Ah.
Alright, that time's up.
Ow! Oh man! Oh!
I
A
got
chocolate
3.
chip. You got 3?
I got 3 points. How
You
many
did get 3 points. You know what? Since Surgeon was close, I'll give him
Wow.
another 3 points for that.
Oh.
No, I'm saying like 2 points.
No, you know
Yeah,
what?
make
I
it
would
even 5.
Listen,
Make it even 5.
have-
You should have addressed that before.
It was very close.
You
Even
have
5.
to
Even
respect the
He gets 2,
host.
she gets 3. Even 5.
Okay? What he
Is
says
that a
is
fair
fine.
compromise? Even 5?
Who are you?
I am Surgeon
You know
Dog.
what? To make it hard for backstage, I'm going to say Surgeon gets 4 points, so they have to work a 7 in.
Wow, that's so hard with a computer,
Wait,
buddy.
so you even more points?
Yes. Because you were arguing with me. I'm the host.
I wasted 2.
Okay.
Actually, no, hold on. I shared it with the.
No, she did. I can't even do math.
So
Go ahead. Dig on next point. You can get a cookie. Oh, there you go.
let the record show
One, two.
Yeah,
that
I'll
I
take a
am
cookie.
helping those that oppose me.
With the
No,
dark.
no, you get 1. You get 1.
Can I have one?
You have one in your
I
hand.
dropped 2. I'm heartbroken right
You
now.
have one in your hand.
Come on.
Rip.
You can have
Uh-huh,
some later.
The thing is, you put it in your eye and then you move your cheek until it's down
Alright,
there.
so let's not look at the scores yet. We'll, but you can figure it out if you want. I mean, you got 7 points. It's pretty easy. So let's move on to the final game. It's called ABCs of
Oh,
Storytelling.
this is pretty rough.
Let's do it.
ABCs of Storytelling is a game where each team will be given a scenario. They're going to act that scenario like real improv comedians. And they're going to do that going back and forth, starting each line of the dialogue with a letter of the alphabet. They'll get through the alphabet and they'll get points for each letter of the alphabet that they use. They get negative points if they use the wrong letter. And you can skip X and Z, but you get bonus points if you use it.
How many bonus points? So like times 4, times 3, times 10?
It's not times
Can I just get
eight.
another cookie?
Alright, that's fine.
You get 1 extra point. You get 2
Okay,
points.
so it's not really worth it. Alright, just keep going.
If you thought of an X word or a Z word, you can
There's
use
like
and you
10
have it.
X words in the
Xylophone.
dictionary. I don't know.
Mm,
All right,
that's a good one.
so
That could actually
let's
be-
start with Rachel and Surgeon.
I didn't know we were gonna go first. Good.
By the
We
way,
went
that
first
cookie
last
got
time.
stuck on my eyelash.
I thought it was
ripping
gonna
out
go
my eyelash
inside
as
your
was
eye.
falling down my face.
I set my mascara a little bit.
Oh. Are you ready now? Here, I'll read the prompts while you're finishing that.
Thank you.
All right, so Rachel, you're going to be a photographer after a photo shoot, realizing she left the lens cap on the whole time. And Surgeon, you're going to be a male model with a very bad temper.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Oh, Surge,
60 seconds on
male
the clock.
model.
You're going to start with the letter G,
Me?
What comes
and
after G? H?
Rachel, you start. Ready, go.
Great shoot. Like you did really well. I'm really happy.
Holy crap! You left the cap on the whole time!
I did not.
Just do your job right for once. Unbelievable.
Kidding.
Listen, I swear to God, I'm saying this for the last time. You've done this to me 3 times before, okay? How am I gonna make it big if you keep forgetting to take the stinking pictures?
Male models are overrated anyways. So
No, they're not, okay? We have a generation, alright?
overpopulation of men leads.
Please, oh my god. It's the people like you that are ruining this work.
Quiet.
Rachel, you have to pay attention to me. I'm the star of the shoot. I'm the one leading the discussion here.
Just shush. Shush. I started with S. Shush.
Troublesome.
That didn't count.
Trouble.
I'm sorry.
Troublesome.
Stated character, that's all that matters.
That was pretty
That
good.
was decent.
That was good.
I was expecting
I was
Rachel to
in
be like, Surgeon, I left the lens cap, but no, you
You
just
brought
saw it
it
right
up.
away. You were like, oh,
You're
look.
like, no what?
Bruh.
Listen,
Bruh.
she's done it to me. Were you not listening? She's done it to me 3 times before.
Is this the 4th time?
Yeah,
this is the fourth time.
first thing I checked
Why do you
was the lens
continue to
cap.
hire her?
Why
I
did you
don't know,
continue
it's
to
like-
take pictures
I'm
if
hot.
you knew that?
Obviously.
Benefits, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
My parents are friends with her parents, and like she.
So you kind of have to.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like you know, like you go to
yeah.
that dinner party, and you don't really.
it's like you really don't like the person, but you have to.
Exactly, but my profession works this way. It's very
Yeah.
inconvenient.
Your life is
Okay.
hard.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on
It's tough.
to
I can't
the
even
your guys's. So
You guys.
Chloe, yes.
Is that grammatically correct?
Yeah, that's,
Ah, -5 points for Dan.
Just kidding, Dan. That's fine.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm not taking more points away. Chloe, you are a woman who has woken up after 3,000 years of cryo sleep.
oh jeez.
All right, their
And-
prompt is way better than ours.
Jeff, you're a local idiot trying to explain the future to her.
This is
And
perfect.
your starting letter is E.
Who starts?
Let's start with Chloe. And 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, go.
Ever since I woke up, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
For real? You were asleep for like 1,000 years?
Generally speaking, yes.
How's that even possible?
I don't know.
In the future, it's like
Nope.
totally
No.
crazy.
No.
You just use a.
Just in case you didn't know, the future's like totally crazy.
Kids are like running around with iPhone, or is that what it is, an iPhone? I've
Let
heard that
me
word
tell you
from-
that you don't even have phones anymore. It's like in your brain.
My mom used to roll rocks around and cook ants.
No one does that anymore. That's like totally ancient.
Out of this world.
Please. Use some words that make sense.
Quit acting all stupid.
Really? You're gonna say that to me like this right now?
So inconvenient.
Too much to handle, man.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Can I just say-
Stop, sorry.
I think Jeff did that whole thing with his eyes
We'll have
closed.
to censor
He
I
it.
did
did.
the whole thing with his eyes closed.
His eyes were closed.
I was in an alternate universe.
Yeah.
He's like,
I was possessed.
I like how you tried to save the iPhone thing. You're like running out of the. I mean, is that what they're called? I don't.
So, you guys were a little mixed up. Chloe, you thought that you were in cryo sleep from like 3,000 years ago from today. Jeff thought you had gone into cryo sleep right now, and you'd woken up 3,000 years later.
There was a lot of time.
There was a
passed.
different, there was like, it was kind of like, no one knew what was going on, because I mean, I have like half a brain operating properly.
And I was asleep for
Yeah, and
3,000
she's
years.
gone
I think
for
we
3,000
did
That's
it
true.
pretty well.
You
considering.
did work it out pretty well. So, thankfully, I do not have to choose a winner for this. It's just based on how many letters you got. So,
It was like,
if you have it backstage, let's
I think I did like 5.
see what the points are.
We start with E and ended it with T.
Team Alpha, 37. Team The Ridge, 47. What? Dan Decker, 97. No!
Yeah, production crew! Stick it to the man!
Unbelievable.
Rude.
Boo!
Wait, how did, oh, yeah, that's right. I was wondering how all of us got a 7 in it, but it's because of the, yeah.
Okay.
You better watch yourself.
So,
Bob.
you guys,
Wow.
Golden Grid.
Dollar store trophy, yeah!
Actually, it was like $4.
It was $8.
So it was like not from Dollar Tree, so like Walmart.
Don't.
Alright,
That's just unnecessary.
so,
We always do that.
thanks everyone for watching. This has been On the Spot.
I want a
we'll-
redemption round.
You already got one.
I want another one.
You messed it up. I did all that I could for you. So anyways, thank
Don't
you
you
to
worry,
my
I'll be
teams, Team Alpha and Team Ridge Assembly. And we'll see you next time.
It's definitely not.